What's going on, guys? If you filed a claim for tinnitus, then you probably have a C&P exam for tinnitus coming up. And here's some tricky questions the C&P examiner might ask you. Tinnitus claims are won with your personal statement and your consistent story. You have to say when your tinnitus started, it has to be on active duty, and then it's constant. It's constant since that day on active duty till whatever day it is now, 50 years later, 10 years later, a year later. You have to have a consistent tinnitus story so you can be prepared for tricky tinnitus questions. Question number one. Oh, hey, Mr. Combat Craig. Says right here that you were discharged in 91, but your tinnitus started bothering you in 1999. No, that's not true. It started in 1991, started on the flight line in 1991, September of 1991. Yeah, so it was bothering me in 1999 as well, but it started on active duty service. That's your story. You have to be consistent with it. Whatever date it is, you stick to that date. Question number two. Hey, Combat Craig, I see that your tinnitus comes and goes here, So you have good days and bad days? No, I don't have good days. I have bad days. My tinnitus started in September of 1991, and it's been driving me nuts since then. There are no good days. There's no come and go. If you have a come and go, that is not consistent with what military noise exposure tinnitus is, because it's a constant ringing in the ears, always. You don't need to talk about how you've learned how to live with the ringing and all that kind of stuff. It's just constant. What you do to deal with it and block it out and live with it, you know what you do. I know what I do, right? But that's not part of the story. The story is constant, constant, constant. You might get a tricky question on a questionnaire, like if QTC, LHI, VES, before they send you to the audiologist, they might as well send you to a proctologist, because an audiologist can't tell if you have tinnitus any more than a proctologist or a podiatrist or a neurologist, but that's what they do. So they may send you a questionnaire. Dear Combat Craig, how many days a week does your tinnitus bother you? 7. It bothers me 7 days a week. 7 days a week. It's not 6. It's not 5. It's 7 days a week. Tinnitus is 24/7, 365. That's the answer. Another way they're going to try to trip you up is blame it on the job that you had after service. Okay, Combat Craig, looking at your chart here. This is my fake chart. It looks like you're currently a roadie for AC/DC. You sure your tinnitus wasn't caused by listening to AC/DC all the time? No, my tinnitus started September 1991 on the flight line, period. Yeah, but AC/DC is like really loud band. Like, aren't they the loudest band? Couldn't have been caused by that? Yeah, I don't know, Doc. I don't have a diagnosis from tinnitus on AC/DC tours. So for the record, my active duty service related tinnitus was started when I was on active duty. And Doc, since we're on the record, Bon Scott versus Brian Johnson, because I'm old school AC/DC. RIP Malcolm, and I'll see you in the next video.